Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Obviously, these images are fabricated, but the bigger question becomes, do we take as much offense to these white NFL players taking a knee as we did when Colin Kaepernick took a knee? Most people find kneeling as being respectful because it is tied to certain acts that signify a sign of respect. Praying, marriage proposals, and knighting all involve taking a knee. When did kneeling become disrespectful? In 2017, at a rally in Alabama, President Trump made the claim that kneeling for the national anthem was disrespectful to our country, our flag, and our military. He took it a step farther and later tweeted several responses in reference to this protest. Many Americans chose to follow this claim and began ridiculing Kaepernick in his protest. The opposing point of view. Those that oppose this protest see it as being disrespectful to our country, our flag, and our military. Could there be an underlying meaning to this claim? The opposing view holders are stating that Colin Kaepernick is being disrespectful to the military. Could this also be a form of new racism? New racism, which was discussed in Module 4 as a subtle form of racism. These opposers are not coming right out and saying it's racist against America. Instead, they are claiming that Kaepernick is being disrespectful to our military, our country, and our flag. Colin's silent protest of the national anthem was done not to be disrespectful to the following, our country, our flag, and our military. It was done to bring attention to the police brutality and oppression of people here in America. This quote came from a group of veterans that gave themselves the name Veterans for Kaepernick. It is the veterans that are supporting Kaepernick and helping him express his message and intent for this protest. This protest has already gone national within the US and more recently gone international when a US women's soccer player took a knee during the 2019 World Cup. After taking this course and seeing all the different issues that are happening all over the world, could it be possible for this protest to cause other nations to start their own protest over their racial inequality of treatment? In my opinion, I agree with Kaepernick and his right to express himself. We are given this right by the men and women who have fought, are fighting, and will fight for our country and our flag. Soldiers have been fighting for our First Amendment rights well over 200 years, which is far longer than the tradition of standing for the national anthem. So what will you do? We all have our opinions, but I encourage you to research this topic and find a better understanding of how others choose to express their First Amendment rights, so that we can hopefully one day find a compromise and respect one another's opinions and rights and eliminate racial inequality altogether.